You are standing at the edge of a divine moment, a moment that could shift the very fabric of your life. The universe is whispering to you right now, calling your name with a voice so gentle yet so powerful that it pierces through the noise of your doubts, your fears, your pain. This is not a coincidence. You are meant to hear this message, meant to feel the stirring in your soul, meant to pause and listen as the heavens align to deliver a truth that is yours alone. The divine is reaching out, and it's reaching out to you. Yes, you, because your destiny is calling, and it's calling now. Close your eyes for just a moment and feel it. Feel the weight of the struggles you've carried, the betrayals that cut deep, the nights you wondered if you'd ever rise again, the dreams that felt so far out of reach. You've walked through valleys of shadow, haven't you? You've faced moments where hope seemed like a distant star, flickering just beyond your grasp. But hear this. You were never alone. Not for a single second. The divine power that created the stars, that breathes life into the universe, has been with you, guiding you, protecting you, even when you couldn't see it. And now, in this very moment, that same power is preparing a breakthrough for you, a miracle so profound it will rewrite the story of your life. The angels are circling, their wings casting scrolls of light across the heavens, each one inscribed with your name. Archangel Michael, the warrior of divine protection, stands guard over your path, his sword of truth cutting through the chains that have held you back. This is not just a message, it's a divine summons. The universe is declaring that your time is now. Your financial freedom, your spiritual awakening, your divine purpose. They are not distant hopes, but realities unfolding in this very moment. Can you feel it? The air around you is charged with possibility, with the promise of abundance, with the certainty that you were born for more. You've been through the fire, haven't you? You've known the sting of betrayal, the ache of loss, the weight of doors closing when you thought they'd swing wide open. But every tear you've shed, every moment you felt broken, was preparing you for this. The divine doesn't waste a single second of your pain. Every struggle has been a chisel, carving you into the masterpiece you were always meant to be. You are not defined by what hurt you, but by how you rise. And you are rising now, aren't you? You feel it in your bones, in the quiet corners of your heart, a spark, a knowing, a whisper that says, "This is my moment." Let me ask you something. What would your life look like if you stepped fully into your divine purpose? If you let go of the doubts, the fears, the voices that tell you you're not enough? Picture it. Financial freedom flowing like a river, washing away the stress of bills and burdens. Picture abundance, not just in your bank account, but in your spirit, in your relationships, in the joy that fills your days. This is not a fantasy. This is the destiny the divine has written for you, and it's waiting for you to claim it. If this message is resonating with you, if you feel that spark igniting in your soul, do me a favor, hit that like button right now. It's a small way to say yes to the universe, to affirm that you're ready for what's coming. And while you're there, subscribe to this channel, because this is just the beginning of the miracles we're going to uncover together. The world will try to tell you that miracles are rare, that breakthroughs are for someone else, that prosperity is a dream for the lucky few. But the divine says otherwise. The divine says you are chosen for this moment. The divine says your name is written in the stars, your path illuminated by the light of 1,000 angels. You are not here by accident. You are here because the universe has a purpose for you, a purpose so grand it could only be crafted by the hands of the divine. Think about the moments that brought you here, the times you felt lost, only to find a spark of hope that carried you through, the times you were betrayed, only to discover a strength you didn't know you had, the times you thought you'd never stand again, only to rise taller than before. These are not coincidences. These are the threads of your destiny, woven together by a divine hand that never falters. You are being prepared for a breakthrough, A moment where the heavens part and the abundance you've prayed for pours into your life. There's a spiritual battle happening around you, a clash of light and shadow, of hope and doubt, of destiny and distraction. But you are protected. Archangel Michael stands before you, his shield raised, his light unwavering. The forces that try to dim your spirit, that try to pull you back into fear, cannot stand against the divine power that flows through you. You are a warrior of light, a vessel of miracles, a child of the divine. And the divine is saying, now is your time. Don't let this moment pass you by. Don't let the noise of the world drown out the whisper of your destiny. You were born for abundance, for joy, for a life that overflows with purpose. And that life is closer than you think. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about stepping into the moment you're in right now. The divine is moving, the angels are aligning, and your breakthrough is waiting. All you have to do is say yes. If this is speaking to your heart, if you feel the truth of these words vibrating in your soul, hit that like button again. Let the universe know you're listening, and subscribe to this channel because we're walking this journey together, and there's so much more light to uncover. Let's talk about what's holding you back. Maybe it's fear, the fear of failing, of being hurt again, of daring to believe in something bigger. Maybe it's the voice of someone who told you you couldn't, that you weren't enough. Or maybe it's the weight of the past, the mistakes you've made, the chances you didn't take. But hear this. None of that defines you. The divine sees you as whole, as worthy, as a masterpiece in the making. Your past is not your prison. It's the foundation of your miracle. Imagine a life where you wake up every day knowing you're exactly where you're meant to be. A life where financial freedom isn't a dream, but a reality. Where your heart is full. Where your spirit soars. That life is not out of reach. It's waiting for you to step forward, to trust the divine timing, to believe in the power that's been within you all along. The universe is conspiring in your favor, aligning opportunities, opening doors, clearing paths. All you need to do is walk through. You're not alone in this. The divine is with you, the angels are cheering you on, and this community, right here, right now, is rooting for you. If you're feeling this, if you're ready to step into your divine purpose, hit that like button one more time. It's a signal to the universe that you're ready. And subscribe to this channel because we're going to keep lifting each other up, keep shining the light, keep claiming the miracles that are ours. The divine doesn't make mistakes. You were chosen for this moment, for this message, for this breakthrough. Your life is a tapestry of miracles, and the threads are coming together now. You're on the verge of something extraordinary, a spiritual awakening, a financial breakthrough, a life of abundance and purpose. Can you feel it? The air is alive with possibility, the heavens are humming with your name, and the divine is saying, this is your time. Don't wait. Don't doubt. Don't let the shadows of fear steal this moment from you. Step into your destiny with courage, with faith, with the unshakable belief that you were born for greatness. The divine is moving, the angels are watching, and your miracle is here. Say yes to it. Say yes to you. Now let's dive deeper into the essence of what it means to embrace your spiritual awakening. That profound shift where the veil lifts and you begin to see the world not through the lens of limitation, but through the boundless vista of divine possibility. Imagine standing at the threshold of a vast garden where every petal unfolds with a secret promise, every leaf whispers of growth yet to come. This awakening isn't a distant event. It's happening within you right now, as you listen to these words, as your heart quickens with the recognition of something greater stirring inside. The divine purpose that has always been etched into your soul is awakening, calling you to step forward into a life rich with meaning, where abundance flows not as a rare gift, but as the natural rhythm of existence. Consider the story of a young developer in the early days of uncertainty. facing job loss and their eyes looming shadow of an unstable future. Amid the despair, a spiritual transformation took root, inspired by teachings of attraction and faith. Instead of succumbing to the spiral, this individual turned inward, seeking solace in the belief that abundance transcended mere employment. Years of trial in options trading had led to losses, yet an unshakable conviction in destined success persisted. Drawing from ancient wisdom, the focus shifted to gratitude and visualization, and soon a steady stream of income emerged. $5,000 to $10,000 monthly, allowing debts to be cleared and stability to flourish. By a milestone birthday, multi-millionaire status was achieved not through luck, but through aligning with a higher flow. This tale illustrates how spiritual awakening ignites financial freedom, transforming obstacles into stepping stones toward prosperity. You too hold this potential. The divine power within you is like a seed, waiting for the light of awareness to burst forth. As you awaken, you begin to recognize that your journey through challenges, those moments of financial strain or emotional trial, has been sculpting you for this very season. No longer bound by the illusions of scarcity, you step into a reality where opportunities multiply, where your actions ripple outward to create waves of positive change. Feel the energy of this awakening coursing through you, empowering you to make decisions rooted in trust, not fear. It's in this space that true prosperity takes hold, weaving threads of wealth, health, and joy into the fabric of your daily life. If this awakening stirs something deep within you, if you sense the divine purpose aligning with your path, take a moment to hit that like button. It's a simple affirmation of your commitment to this journey. And subscribe to the channel, for together we'll explore even more ways to unlock the abundance that awaits. Now, reflect on the quiet power of surrender, that sacred act of releasing control to the greater wisdom of the universe. Surrender isn't weakness, it's the ultimate strength. A deliberate choice to trust in the divine timing that orchestrates every detail of your existence. Picture a river, steady and unyielding, carving canyons through stone not by force, but by persistent flow. In the same way, when you surrender your worries about finances or futures, you allow the current of divine purpose to guide you toward uncharted territories of abundance. This surrender opens doors you didn't even know existed, inviting miracles that affirm your place in the grand design. Take, for instance, the account of a university student who, instead of chasing conventional paths like internships or campus accolades, chose to support mission work across nations. Trusting in providence despite mounting expenses, the bank balance miraculously held steady for years. Seeking direction post-graduation, an inner voice granted freedom to choose. Part-time creative work to sustain ongoing missions. Through generous giving and tithing, even in scarcity, earnings grew, leading to financial strength that supported global outreach. When challenges like economic downturns arose, the foundation of faith ensured resilience. This story reveals how surrender to divine guidance fosters not just survival, but thriving prosperity where giving multiplies into overflowing blessings. Embrace this surrender in your own life. Let go of the need to micromanage every outcome, and instead invite the divine to illuminate your steps. As you do, watch how synchronicities unfold. Unexpected opportunities in your career, harmonious relationships that uplift, a sense of inner peace that attracts wealth effortlessly. Your spiritual awakening deepens here in the art of yielding, where abundance becomes less about striving and more about receiving the gifts already prepared for you. The path of divine purpose often winds through the landscape of service, where your unique gifts become beacons for others, illuminating their way while enriching your own. Service isn't a burden, It's the divine invitation to express your soul's essence, creating a cycle of giving that returns manifold. Envision yourself as a lighthouse on a stormy coast, your light cutting through the fog not for acclaim, but to guide ships safely home. In serving, you align with a higher purpose that infuses every action with meaning, turning ordinary moments into vessels of profound impact and prosperity. Recall the widow from ancient tales, facing famine with scant provisions, yet instructed to feed a prophet first. Her act of selfless service, sharing her last meal, unleashed a miracle. Her oil and flour never depleted, sustaining her through the crisis. This wasn't mere survival. It was abundance born from obedience to a greater call. Modern echoes resonate in entrepreneurs who, amid financial distress, pivot to serve communities, launching businesses that address needs, yielding not just profit, but purpose-driven wealth. One such soul, after surrendering a stable job for a calling, saw hours promised increase, debts dissolve, and a legacy of impact emerge. Service, then, is the key that unlocks doors to financial freedom, where your contributions ripple into rivers of blessing. In your life, identify how your talents can serve. Whether through mentoring, creating, or simply offering kindness, each act plants seeds of abundance. As you serve with an open heart, the divine responds, multiplying your efforts into streams of prosperity that nourish every aspect of your being. Transition now to the transformative force of gratitude, that radiant energy which magnetizes more of what you appreciate into your experience. Gratitude isn't passive thanks. It's an active vibration, a declaration to the universe that you are ready for greater abundance. Like sunlight nourishing a flourishing field, gratitude cultivates the soil of your soul, drawing forth harvests of joy, wealth, and fulfillment. In moments of reflection, list the blessings already present, the roof over your head, the breath in your lungs, the connections that sustain you, and watch how this practice expands your capacity to receive. One powerful narrative unfolds in the life of a family navigating debt and uncertainty. Facing a staggering medical bill after a premature birth, they turned to prayer and gratitude amid the storm. Miraculously, the full amount appeared covered, an unexpected provision that shifted their perspective forever. From there, generosity became their hallmark, sowing seeds of kindness that reaped businesses and stability. Another seeker, buried in financial woes, began daily affirmations of thanks, leading to witty inventions and streams of income that felt like lottery wins. These stories underscore how gratitude transmutes lack into plenty, aligning you with divine purpose. Practice this daily. Upon waking, voice 3 gratitudes aloud, feeling their truth resonate. As you do, abundance amplifies, financial breakthroughs emerge, and your spiritual awakening blossoms into a life of overflowing prosperity. Delve into the realm of inner alignment, where harmonizing your thoughts, emotions, and actions with divine will creates an unbreakable conduit for miracles. Alignment is the sacred symphony, each note of your being tuned to the frequency of higher purpose, resonating with the universe's infinite harmony. When misaligned, discord breeds stagnation, but in alignment, flow ensues, carrying you toward destinies of wealth and wisdom. Visualize your spirit as a finely tuned instrument, played by the divine hand, producing melodies that attract all you need. A compelling example is the entrepreneur who, after a divine revelation on witty inventions, committed to early morning wisdom seeking. Through generous giving and faith-fueled ideas, financial barriers crumbled, birthing ventures that generated abundance beyond imagination. Similarly, a woman in financial distress chose tithing amid trials, only to witness earnings surge and stability restore. These alignments with divine prompts, sowing bountifully, acting in obedience, unleashed breakthroughs, proving that inner harmony invites prosperity's embrace. Align yourself today. Quiet your mind, seek divine counsel, and act on the nudges received. As thoughts of lack fade, replaced by visions of plenty, your path to financial freedom clears, and abundance becomes your constant companion. Explore the profound impact of community in your spiritual journey, where collective energy amplifies individual purpose, forging bonds that sustain and elevate. Community isn't isolation's antidote. It's the divine network, threads of shared light weaving a tapestry of support, inspiration, and shared abundance. In unity, vulnerabilities transform into strengths, dreams into realities, as each member contributes to the whole's prosperity. Witness the power in groups of faith-filled individuals, like those in prayer circles who, facing economic woes, rallied in service, birthing initiatives that lifted families from poverty to plenty. One collective, inspired by scriptural promises, sowed seeds of giving, reaping multiplied resources that funded missions worldwide. Personal tales abound. A banker tempted by dark pacts rejected them after communal counsel, preserving his soul and thriving ethically. These communal anchors ground spiritual awakenings, turning solitary struggles into triumphant abundances. Seek your tribe, surround yourself with uplifters, share visions, and co-create. In this divine fellowship, financial breakthroughs multiply, purposes intertwine, and prosperity flourishes for all. Uncover the role of forgiveness in unlocking abundance, that liberating release which dissolves chains of resentment, freeing energy for creation and growth. Forgiveness is the divine balm, healing wounds that block prosperity's flow, allowing grace to permeate every corner of your life. Holding grudges is like clutching thorns. Releasing them invites roses to bloom. A poignant story involves a victim of betrayal who, through spiritual fasting and forgiveness, experienced a breakthrough. Debts vanished, opportunities surged, awakening a life of purpose. Another, forgiving past financial losses, attracted partnerships yielding wealth unimaginable. These acts of mercy mirrored divine forgiveness, catalyzing personal miracles. Forgive today, identify burdens, offer them to the divine, and feel the lightness usher in abundance, aligning you with your destined prosperity. If these insights on forgiveness resonate, igniting a desire for more liberation, hit that like button now. It's your way of embracing this flow. And subscribe as our community grows together in light and wealth. Embrace the wisdom of patience in divine timing, where waiting becomes an active trust, ripening fruits of abundance at the perfect moment. Patience isn't idle, it's the gardener's vigil, nurturing seeds until harvest. In rushed worlds, divine timing teaches that delays are preparations for greater glory. Consider the seeker who, patient through joblessness, received not just employment, but a calling that built empires of impact and income. Or the family enduring hardship, whose patient faith summoned provisions that exceeded needs. These waits honed characters, birthing breakthroughs of financial freedom. Cultivate patience, breathe through uncertainties, affirm divine orchestration, and witness how timing aligns, delivering prosperity beyond haste. Journey into the power of visualization, that mental artistry where you paint futures of abundance, drawing them into tangible reality. Visualization is the soul's canvas, stroked with faith's brush, manifesting divine purposes vividly. An individual visualizing stability post-layoff attracted not survival, but thriving ventures, netting fortunes through aligned actions. Another, envisioning debt-free living, saw bills dissolve via unexpected aids. These visions, held with belief, bridged spiritual awakening to material wealth. Visualize daily. Close eyes, see abundance enveloping you, funds flowing, purposes fulfilled. and step as if it's now, inviting miracles. Delight in the joy of creative expression as a gateway to prosperity, where unleashing your inner artist aligns with divine creativity, birthing innovations of wealth. Creativity isn't luxury. It's the divine spark, fueling breakthroughs in every endeavor. A creative soul, channeling ideas into art, transformed hobbies into empires, abundance following authentic expression. Another, innovating solutions in service, reaped financial rewards that echoed spiritual fulfillment. Creativity, embraced, multiplies purposes into plentiful lives. Express yourself, pursue passions, innovate freely, and watch divine abundance reward your unique voice. Ponder the strength derived from resilience, that unyielding spirit rising from ashes, fortified by divine purpose for enduring prosperity. Resilience is the phoenix's flight, reborn stronger, attracting endless opportunities. Survivors of financial ruins, resilient through faith, rebuilt legacies grander than before. Businesses booming, wealth compounding. Their stories affirm, trials temper, divine power sustains, leading to abundant destinies. Build resilience, face setbacks with grace, lean on divine strength, and emerge into prosperity's embrace. Celebrate the magic of synchronicity, those divine winks confirming your path, weaving abundance through aligned events. Synchronicity is the universe's applause, signaling purposes unfolding. One followed hunches to partnerships yielding fortunes. Another, serendipitous meetings sparked careers of plenty. These signs guide spiritual awakenings to financial peaks. Notice synchronicities. Journal them, trust their message, and navigate toward destined wealth. Illuminate your world with the light of generosity, that outflow which invites infinite inflow, embodying divine abundance. Generosity is the heart's currency, rich in returns. Givers in need found provisions multiply, donations sparking businesses, kindnesses birthing alliances of prosperity. Generosity aligns with purpose, flooding lives with blessings. Give freely, share time, resources, talents, and receive the divine cascade of abundance. If generosity's call echoes in you, affirm it with a like on this video and subscribe, joining a circle of givers thriving in light. Harness the energy of positive affirmations, daily declarations that reprogram your mind for prosperity rooted in divine truth. Affirmations are seeds of faith sprouting into realities of wealth. A doubter's shift to "I am worthy of abundance" attracted opportunities cascading into success. Another's "divine provision flows to me" dissolved lacks, birthing financial harmony. Affirm now, speak empowerments aloud, feel their vibration, and manifest your purposeful abundance. Unlock the secrets of mindful living, present moment awareness that heightens divine connections, fostering abundance in every breath. Mindfulness is the soul's anchor, steady amid chaos, inviting prosperity's calm. Mindful practitioners, attuned to now, spotted investments yielding riches. Others, centered, navigated crises to triumphs. Presence amplifies purpose, drawing plentiful gifts. Practice mindfulness, breathe intentionally, observe without judgment, and welcome abundance's gentle arrival. Ignite your inner warrior spirit, channeling divine courage to conquer doubts, paving roads to triumphant prosperity. The warrior within, guided by higher power, battles limitations, emerging victorious. Warriors of faith overcame bankruptcies, forging empires. Their courage, divinely fueled, turned visions into vast wealth. Embody this spirit for your breakthrough. Awaken your warrior. Face fears boldly, invoke divine aid, and charge toward abundant destinies. Foster the art of joyful expectation, anticipating blessings with delight, magnetizing divine fulfillments. Expectation is faith's child, birthing miracles of plenty. Expectant hearts received windfalls post-prayers. Joyful visions manifested careers of abundance. Expect with joy, and divine purpose delivers. Expect joyfully, envision positives vividly, trust the unfolding, and abundance arrives. Weave dreams into actionable steps, bridging spiritual vision to material success, honoring divine blueprints. Action honors purpose, transforming abundance from thought to reality. Dreamers who acted on insights built legacies of wealth. Steps taken in faith yielded exponential returns. Act on your dreams and prosperity follows. Take inspired action, plan purposefully, move decisively, and divine abundance materializes. Cultivate sacred solitude, moments of divine communion that recharge your spirit, amplifying inner abundance. Solitude is the soul's sanctuary, birthing clarity and prosperity. In quiet reflection, insights sparked fortunes. Solitude birthed strategies for financial sovereignty. Embrace it for your awakening. Seek solitude. Meditate alone. Listen inwardly, and abundance renews. Amplify your voice through authentic sharing, spreading light that circles back as multiplied blessings. Sharing is divine multiplication, enriching all. Sharers of wisdom attracted collaborations of wealth. Testimonies inspired communal prosperities. Share your truth, and abundance echoes. Share boldly. Express your journey, inspire others, and divine returns abound. Nurture the seed of continuous learning, ever-expanding knowledge that unlocks doors to innovative prosperity. Learning is the divine curriculum, leading to abundant mastery. Lifelong learners innovated paths to riches. Knowledge applied birthed sustainable wealth. Learn relentlessly for your purpose. Learn daily. Seek wisdom eagerly. Apply insights, and abundance grows. Harmonize body and spirit through holistic wellness, vital energy, fueling pursuits of divine abundance. Wellness is the vessel, carrying you to prosperous shores. Wellness advocates attracted vitality-fueled successes. Balanced lives yielded holistic wealth. Prioritize wellness for breakthrough. Wellness now. Nourish wholly, move joyfully, and divine prosperity vitalizes. Empower through boundary setting, sacred space protecting your energy for purposeful abundance. Boundaries are divine shields, preserving flow. Boundary keepers attracted respectful opportunities. Protections birthed focused fortunes. Set them firmly. Set boundaries. Guard your peace. Invite aligned abundance. Celebrate small victories. Gratitude's amplifier, drawing grander divine gifts. Celebrations are purpose's applause, multiplying joys. Celebrators of milestones saw escalations to empires. Acknowledgements fueled sustained prosperity. Celebrate always. Celebrate today. Honor wins, big or small, and abundance escalates. Invoke the power of sacred rituals, daily anchors aligning you with divine rhythms of prosperity. Rituals are soul's rhythm, syncing with abundance's beat. Ritual practitioners manifested consistent wealth. Routines rooted in faith yielded plentiful harvests. Establish yours. Ritualize. Create meaningful practices, align daily, and divine flow strengthens. Embrace the wisdom of letting go, releasing what no longer serves to welcome divine influxes of abundance. Letting go is liberation, space for new prosperities. Releasers of past burdens attracted fresh fortunes. Surrenders birthed unexpected breakthroughs. Let go gracefully. Let go now. Identify attachments, release with trust, and abundance fills the void. Cultivate visionary leadership, guiding self and others toward collective divine purposes of wealth. Leadership is service elevated, birthing communal abundances. Visionary leaders inspired teams to prosperities. Guidance multiplied impacts exponentially. Lead with vision. Lead inspirationally. Envision collectively. Guide purposefully, and abundance unites. Step into the sacred flow of divine intuition, that inner compass guiding you through the fog of uncertainty toward a life radiant with abundance. Intuition is the whisper of the divine, a gentle nudge that speaks when logic alone isn't enough, leading you to opportunities others overlook. Picture a golden thread weaving through the tapestry of your life, connecting moments of clarity to destinations of prosperity. When you trust this inner voice, you align with the universe's rhythm, where financial freedom and spiritual awakening dance as one. This is your soul's map, and it's guiding you now to a path where every step feels like a miracle unfolding. Reflect on the story of a weary traveler, lost in the chaos of a failing venture, yet awakened by a quiet instinct to pivot toward an uncharted idea. Ignoring the skeptics, this soul followed the divine prompting, launching a modest project that blossomed into a stream of wealth, touching lives across continents. Or consider the single parent stretched thin by demands, who felt a spark to pursue a long-forgotten passion. That leap, fueled by intuition, opened doors to partnerships and prosperity that transformed scarcity into surplus. These are not mere stories. They are testaments to the power of listening to the divine within, a power you carry in this very moment. Tune into your intuition today. Pause in the stillness, ask the divine for guidance, and trust the soft pull in your heart. It may lead you to a conversation that shifts your career, a decision that unlocks financial freedom, or a moment of clarity that redefines your purpose. As you follow this sacred guide, abundance flows not as a distant dream but as a living reality, weaving miracles into the fabric of your days. If this call to trust your intuition resonates, if you feel the divine stirring within, hit that like button now. It's a small act of faith, a nod to the universe that you're ready to listen. And subscribe to this channel, because together we'll keep uncovering the divine signals leading to your breakthrough. Now, embrace the transformative energy of courage, that fiery spark that propels you beyond the edges of fear into the heart of your divine destiny. Courage isn't the absence of doubt. It's the choice to move forward despite it, trusting that the divine has already paved the way. Imagine standing at the base of a mountain, its peak shrouded in mist, yet your heart knows the summit holds the life you were born to live. Each courageous step you take, whether speaking your truth, pursuing a bold vision, or releasing what no longer serves, carves a path to prosperity that echoes with divine approval. Consider the entrepreneur who, against all odds, launched a venture in a crowded market, driven by a fearless belief in a unique calling. That courage, rooted in faith, turned a small idea into a global movement, generating wealth that uplifted communities. Or think of the artist who, after years of rejection, boldly shared their work, finding not just recognition, but financial abundance through unexpected patrons. These acts of courage were not reckless. They were divine alignments, proof that bravery in pursuit of purpose unlocks doors to miracles. Summon your courage now. Identify one bold step your soul is urging you to take. A conversation, a project, a leap of faith, and move toward it with the assurance that the divine is your shield. As you act with courage, prosperity unfolds, and your spiritual awakening ignites a life of limitless abundance. Shift your gaze to the power of authenticity, the sacred act of living as your true self, unapologetically aligned with your divine essence. Authenticity is the key that unlocks the vault of your potential, allowing your unique light to shine in ways that attract prosperity effortlessly. Envision yourself as a rare gem, polished by life's trials, now radiant in its truth, drawing opportunities that resonate with your soul's purpose. When you live authentically, you become a magnet for abundance, as the universe conspires to honor your genuine spirit. Recall the story of a teacher who, tired of conforming to expectations, embraced their unique voice, creating a platform that inspired thousands and generated wealth through shared wisdom. Or the healer who, after hiding their gifts, stepped into their truth, building a practice that not only healed others, but brought financial freedom. These souls didn't chase trends. They embodied their divine design, and the universe responded with abundance beyond measure. Live authentically today. Let go of masks, embrace your quirks, and share your truth with the world. As you do, watch how the right people, opportunities, and resources flow to you, aligning with your divine purpose and paving the way for prosperity that feels like home. If this call to authenticity sparks a fire in your soul, hit that like button to affirm your commitment to your truth. And subscribe, because this journey of living boldly and abundantly is one we're walking together. Turn now to the sacred practice of stillness, that holy pause where you connect with the divine and receive clarity for your path to abundance. Stillness is not emptiness, it's a sacred space where the noise of the world fades and the voice of the divine becomes clear. Picture a tranquil lake, its surface undisturbed, reflecting the infinite possibilities of the heavens above. In this stillness, you find the answers to questions you didn't know you were asking, solutions to challenges you thought insurmountable, and a peace that attracts prosperity like a beacon. Think of the business owner who, overwhelmed by chaos, began each day in silent reflection, finding strategies that turned a struggling venture into a thriving enterprise, or the writer who, in moments of quiet, received inspiration for a work that touched millions, bringing both impact and wealth. These moments of stillness were not retreats from action, but preparations for divine breakthroughs, grounding their steps in purpose. Carve out time for stillness today, whether through meditation, prayer, or simply sitting in nature. Let the divine speak to you. In this sacred pause, abundance aligns, financial freedom takes shape, and your spiritual awakening deepens into a life of unshakable prosperity. Explore the radiant power of hope, that unwavering belief in brighter days which fuels your journey toward divine abundance. Hope is the divine spark that keeps you moving forward even when the path is unclear, illuminating possibilities where others see only obstacles. Imagine a sunrise breaking through a stormy sky, its rays promising renewal and warmth. This hope, rooted in faith, transforms dreams into realities, turning seeds of aspiration into harvests of prosperity. Consider the single mother who, despite endless challenges, held fast to hope, trusting that her efforts would lead to a better life. Her unwavering belief attracted mentors, opportunities, and resources, building a foundation of financial freedom for her family. Or the inventor who, after countless failures, clung to hope, eventually creating a breakthrough that changed lives and brought wealth. Hope was their anchor, their divine assurance that abundance was coming. Nurture hope in your heart today. Speak words of possibility, envision a future of abundance, and let hope guide your actions. As you do, the universe responds, aligning circumstances to deliver the breakthroughs you've been praying for. If this message of hope lifts your spirit, hit that like button to declare your faith in what's to come. And subscribe to this channel, because together we're holding space for miracles and prosperity. Dive into the sacred art of detachment, the act of releasing outcomes to the divine, trusting that what's meant for you will arrive in perfect timing. Detachment isn't indifference. It's faith in action, a surrender that frees you from the grip of worry and opens your hands to receive abundance. Picture a leaf floating on a river, trusting the current to carry it to its destination. When you release the need to control every detail, you allow the divine to orchestrate miracles beyond your imagination. Reflect on the entrepreneur who, after years of forcing outcomes, chose to let go, trusting the divine to guide their business. That surrender led to partnerships and opportunities that far surpassed their plans, bringing wealth and purpose. Or the seeker who released a toxic relationship only to find a community that nurtured their growth and prosperity. Detachment was their bridge to abundance, a testament to the power of trusting divine timing. Practice detachment today. Release one worry, one need to control, and offer it to the divine. As you let go, watch how abundance flows, filling your life with financial freedom and spiritual awakening that feels effortless and true. Embrace the transformative energy of self-belief, that inner conviction that you are worthy of the abundance the divine has prepared for you. Self-belief is the foundation of your destiny, the spark that ignites every step toward prosperity. Envision yourself as a lighthouse, standing tall against the storms, your light unwavering because you know your divine worth. When you believe in yourself, the universe mirrors that belief, opening doors to opportunities that align with your purpose. Think of the young musician who, despite doubts from others, believed in their talent, building a career that inspired millions and brought financial freedom. Or the small business owner who, trusting their vision, persevered through setbacks to create a legacy of wealth and impact. Their self-belief was a divine gift, a key that unlocked the abundance waiting within. Cultivate self-belief today. Affirm your worth, celebrate your strengths, and step boldly into your calling. As you do, prosperity flows, and your spiritual awakening becomes a radiant testament to the divine power within you. Venture into the sacred practice of gratitude in motion, where thankfulness becomes a dynamic force, propelling you toward abundance through every action. Gratitude in motion is not just feeling thankful, it's living it, letting every step, every word, every choice reflect your appreciation for the divine's gifts. Imagine a dance where every movement honors the blessings around you, drawing more into your life with each graceful turn. This active gratitude transforms your reality, aligning you with the flow of prosperity. Consider the volunteer who, grateful for their own survival, poured their energy into helping others, only to find their efforts rewarded with unexpected opportunities and wealth. Or the writer who, thankful for their voice, shared stories that touched hearts, leading to abundance in both impact and income. Their gratitude was alive, a force that multiplied their blessings and deepened their purpose. Live gratitude in motion today. Express thanks through kindness, generosity, or creation, and watch how the universe responds, filling your life with miracles and financial freedom that reflect your thankful heart. If this vision of gratitude in motion inspires you, hit that like button to celebrate the blessings in your life. And subscribe, because we're building a community that lives in gratitude and thrives in abundance. Discover the divine power of curiosity, that childlike wonder that opens your mind to new possibilities, unlocking pathways to prosperity you never imagined. Curiosity is the spark of divine exploration, urging you to ask, seek, and discover the treasures hidden in the unknown. Picture a starlit sky. Each question you ask a new star, igniting, guiding you toward a horizon of abundance. When you embrace curiosity, you invite the divine to reveal opportunities that transform your life. Recall the scientist who, driven by curiosity, explored uncharted ideas, leading to innovations that brought wealth and changed industries. Or the traveler who, curious about new cultures, forged connections that opened doors to global opportunities and financial freedom. Their curiosity was a divine invitation, a key to unlocking abundance through exploration. Ignite your curiosity today. Ask questions, seek new knowledge, and explore with an open heart. As you do, the universe unveils pathways to prosperity, aligning your spiritual awakening with a life of limitless abundance. Unleash the sacred energy of adaptability. the divine gift that allows you to flow with life's changes, turning challenges into stepping stones for prosperity. Adaptability is the riverbed that shapes the flow of abundance, bending without breaking, thriving in every season. Envision a tree swaying in the wind, its roots deep, its branches flexible, standing strong through any storm. When you adapt with faith, you align with the divine's rhythm, finding abundance in every shift. Think of the business owner who, faced with a market crash, pivoted their strategy, creating a new model that soared to success. Or the family who, adapting to unexpected loss, found new ways to connect and thrive, building a legacy of resilience and wealth. Their adaptability was a divine partnership, turning obstacles into opportunities. Embrace adaptability today. Face change with trust. Seek the divine lesson in every shift and watch how abundance flows, weaving financial freedom and spiritual awakening into your life story. Step into the divine rhythm of rest, that sacred pause that renews your spirit and aligns you with the flow of abundance. Rest is not idleness. It's a holy act of trust, a surrender to the divine's care, allowing your soul to recharge for the journey ahead. Picture a field lying fallow, gathering strength for a bountiful harvest. In rest, you open yourself to divine inspiration, receiving insights that lead to prosperity. Consider the leader who, burned out from endless striving, embraced rest, only to return with clarity that birthed a thriving enterprise. Or the artist who, pausing to recharge, found inspiration that led to works of beauty and wealth. Their rest was a divine reset, a gateway to abundance. Prioritize rest today. Carve out moments to breathe, reflect, and trust the divine. As you do, prosperity flows, and your spiritual awakening deepens, guiding you to a life of effortless abundance. Embrace the sacred act of celebration, where honoring life's moments, big and small, amplifies your connection to divine abundance. Celebration is the soul's song, a joyful acknowledgement that invites more blessings into your life. Imagine a festival of light, each moment of joy a spark that draws prosperity closer. When you celebrate, you align with the divine's delight, creating a magnetic field for miracles. Think of the community that, celebrating small wins, built a culture of hope, attracting resources that transformed their future. Or the individual who, celebrating personal growth, found their joy open doors to financial freedom. Their celebrations were divine invitations, multiplying abundance. Celebrate today. Honor your progress, share your joy, and watch how the universe responds, filling your life with prosperity and purpose that shine like stars.